How you feel about the transfer portal?
I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have hit the portal 3 times. I would have went to every school I wanted to go to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what school?
All right, realistically, if it wasn't like no probations or nothing around the time I went,
Yeah.
I probably would have went to Georgia. Probably took my talents down to South Beach. You know, either to Miami or LSU, because I was kind of an LSU fan growing up.
Fire.
And then I would have made my way out here, either USC or UCLA. So I would have had like...
I don't know. I know TG. I would have, like, to think of the dynamic in how the transfer portal is now, is something to consider.
Yeah.
Right? With no penalties for transferring. I don't think he would have went West Coast, though.
You don't think so?
I think Todd Gurley would have found a way to get back to North Carolina, where you from. Like Chapel Hill.
Maybe
Forest,
Clemson.
Like, yeah, one of them teams.
That's South Carolina.
Now, Miami, I ain't gonna tell, hey, bro, that's cool. Miami's cool, but you also got to understand, and I always said this about my career, Charlotte was the best place for me. It was a very mellow, like, city.
Yeah.
It was hard to kind of get into trouble. You had to go searching for it.
Yeah.
When I look at a team like Buffalo, like those are teams where it's like, okay, Green Bay.
But you also come from a city like Atlanta.
So the big lights never really kind of like made me look at like, oh my God.
I'm used to this. And
maybe it may be different for a guy like Todd, but when you go to Miami, when you go to LA, everybody ain't ready for them distractions, bro.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And if he just chasing a bag like that, he would have made a lot of money.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, a lot of former players, even during that time, have different opinions because they're like, well, stay with the school. You all can't just transfer. But if it didn't have any restrictions and you're going to pay me XYZ this year, next year I'm going to get another bag and another bag.
But listen to this, though.
Like, he keeping it real.
He keeping it real, and I respect that. But what I would say this, too. Todd Gurley will always be a legend when he goes back to UGA.
For sure.
Not a lot of players who's transferred multiple teams can go back to those colleges and universities, which devalues their impact. Because it's like, okay, look at a guy like Jalen Hurts, who had a lot of success at Alabama, right? Then goes to Oklahoma. Now, when you start to have children, where do you go?
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
But that was my point. Because when you said he was a legend at UGA, and the same thing I think about even you at Auburn, it's like for a kid or an athlete now, what does being a legend at school even mean? Because in their mind is right now I get money. I don't care about coming back here. But tell someone that isn't a legend at a school. What is that? Yeah, what is that?
Legacy, bro. Just to be Now, this is the thing, though, too. Because some will say, a lot of people forget that these particular players was on that team. But you will be labeled, he was on the national championship team. Hey, he was an All-American while he was here. Those things still does matter. And those are the footnotes that aren't getting mentioned.
And that's the thing. If it's not currency, people are like, well, what does it matter? But it's
bro,
a lot
like,
of
I'm telling you, like when you get in my position where you can't play football no more, and now you look forward to going back to your alma mater and having, an impact or getting the love. And everybody's not going to get Cam Newton type of praise because the resume isn't the same. I get it. But what I am saying is, to guys like Jaden Daniels, who started his career at Arizona State. A guy like Joe Burrow, who started his career at Ohio State. A guy like Baker Mayfield, who started his career at Texas Tech. Kyler Murray, Texas A&M. A lot of these players who have not had a lot of success winning Heisman trophies or national championships, if you didn't win that, it will behoove you legacy-wise to stay at that school because every single year he's been here, he was an All-American. He's the all-time leading receiver at this particular school, all-time leading interception.
Yeah.
Like those things does matter when you get of age.
Yeah.
And if you bounced around from team to team, you don't have those opportunities because you had different statistics at one team, then another statistic at another team, then another statistic at another team. And it's like, who you claiming?
Yeah.
What's that you claiming?
What you claiming, cuz?
You dig what I'm saying?
But that's the biggest thing, though. I real quick before we move on, that's the thing. Even after money is gone, after it's all spent and everything is over, it's like even for you at Auburn, it's like your statue gonna be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But everybody's not gonna
have that.
That's what I'm saying.
And I understand
everybody's
that.
not gonna have
Yeah.
that. But if you don't have that,
it.
you can still get love by still being an impactful player.
Correct.
By being an All-American and things like that, and you'll get your just due. Yeah. Here we go, next clip.